The woke mob's least favourite billionaire Elon Musk has set a cat amongst the pigeons this week by announcing that he'll be implementing an $8 fee per month for users to maintain a verified user account on Twitter from this point forward. When asked why, he said it was the only way to eliminate all forms of spam from the account. As if to immediately demonstrate how it was going to work, Mexican supermodel and socialite AOC said if the move goes ahead, she'll remove herself from the platform. However, Musk quickly clarified that the move would only be to protect celebrities and people who others may want to imitate, which gave AOC a strong sense of relief. AOC wasn't the only one getting antsy about the action. Trusted news sources like CNN and MSNBC have said that it is important now more than ever that free speech remains free. They quickly clarified that when they said free speech, they didn't mean free to say whatever you want. They simply meant you shouldn't have to pay to say the opinions that their news sources are okay with people sharing. In the most controversial news story since Lex and Kanye sat down for a chat about recent history, it's got people on both sides of the political spectrum emotional. Those on the left are concerned that some people might be able to use the word ivermectin and remain on the platform, while those on the right have been asking whether or not the use of the C word will have them shadow banned in the coming months. One of the more pressing topics of the takeover is whether or not one of the most dangerous men in America, real estate enthusiast, and the next president of the United States, Donald Trump, will be allowed back on the platform. It's an anxious wait for those on the left, and they're threatening violent protest if Musk even considers allowing a man who the left claim incited a violent protest that didn't suit their own agenda back onto the platform, which serves as an important reminder to everyone. If you want to be a part of a violent protest, make sure it's only at a BLM rally. It's been interesting to hear the different opinions of different people in the US on this takeover. When asked, the only US president to not know that he is currently the US president, Joe Biden, said, "I've never been that big a fan of birds, but if it's got a ball, you shouldn't try and put it in a cage," which had absolutely no relevance to the question that he was asked. But it was beautiful to see the attempt, and we were reassured by CNN that it did in fact make perfect sense, and if you didn't understand it, then you're the problem. When asked his opinion, black white supremacist and rapper recently turned prophet Kanye West said, "Man, I'm a genius," which again had absolutely no relevance to the question, but it was beautiful to see a man with that level of self-belief. I mean, imagine if we all had a little bit of self-belief like that. It would take us new places. I think it's something that we could all glean some wisdom from. He also mentioned that he and Musk are both probably Jewish, which was only going to work in their favour. His agent then told him to stop speaking. He didn't, but I'm not going to repeat anything he said from that point forward because it had me deplatformed all over the internet. As many on the far left consider which part of the computer screen would be best to glue themselves to in protest of Musk's takeover, QAnon forums are lighting up with what this means for their mission, with forums saying, "See, it's all happening. We told them it's going to happen. Everything is going to work out as we anticipated. Even if it looks for a little while like it's not going to happen, we'll show them. They'll find out soon enough. It's all going to be just fine." When asked how he's dealing with the pressure from both the left and the right about this tension around Twitter, Musk said it simply intensified his desire to get the rockets to a state where he can blast off to Mars, where he can escape all of the bullshit. So Elon, as you grapple with this aggressive bird, I pray that the Force is with you. The Force in the sense of like a Star Wars mention, not in the sense of the aggressive left. Mind you, if you did have them on your side, it would make your life a whole lot easier and save us a whole heap of glue.